What's up, y'all? This your boy Glenn Harris, and I'm back with another video. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, smash the notification bell, like and comment down below. Today we will be talking about, I want to talk about something. Who will be replacing, AJ Styles? Who will replace AJ Styles to be John Cena tag team partner? We know that, Friday SmackDown, John Cena and AJ wanted to team up to fight Jimmy Uso and Sakota. So it was probably going to be in Fastlane. So we're probably like, so it's not to be on tonight's show. So tonight on SmackDown, maybe they'll put aside a contract, maybe on Fastlane. Maybe like, main event. So after when John came out, they announced when Adam Pearce announced for the Fastlane tag team stuff, he introduced John Cena. John Cena came out, went in the ring, he signed a contract. That started was going to be AJ Styles. AJ Styles intro music came on, and it came out. But in the backstage, they zoom in the backstage, AJ was getting beat, getting attacked by Jimmy. So he got attacked by Jimmy, and then John tried to go backstage, but it was already too late because when Jimmy pushed AJ out that box, he pushed him off the box and he went down somewhere, but you can't see it because so you see Sonya up on one of those days, and he jumped. All he do his own thing. He do that. He he do that, and then he started he jumped on the top from the thing and land on AJ, and all you see something shot the Lester Tuesday, he got hurt, but it's they actually almost they about to murder AJ. They really almost murdered AJ. It's for real. It looked like AJ actually got murdered. I know it's not funny, but it's he got murdered from the bloodline. And he didn't wake up or anything because AJ was still down on the ground. And he was unconscious. So he was hurt. So I think they had to rush him to the hospital. John was too late and stuff. And I think they had to rush him to the hospital. The ambulance, they had to rush him to the hospital. I think the OC was there. Which I don't know. Where were they when he was still attacked? They probably was still on their phone watching something on the video on their phone. Bruh. But I know it makes sense because AJ told him he doesn't need their help. He can do it. He can fight the bloodline himself. So this only makes sense. But anyway, I have one of those tops. Here are my top choices that I think who might replace AJ to be John Cena tag team partner. Number 1 will be LA Knight. Friday at SmackDown, we're supposed to have LA Knight promo segment, but he had COVID. We found out that he had COVID. It was a news breakdown before SmackDown came on. He had COVID. He was on SmackDown, but he had COVID, so he had to leave the building. So hope LA Knight gets well. Let's pray for him. But I would see that if LA Knight would be John Cena tag team partner. It only makes sense because remember on Payback, John Cena was a special guest referee, and LA Knight was fighting The Miz. it was a good match. It was at Payback, so it was a good match and stuff. And even though we had LA Knight, John Cena was arguing back and forth, saying that he will fight John Cena anytime, anywhere. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to be his friend. He will fight him anytime, anywhere. And we probably might get that. We don't know. But it'll be good if John be like, hey, I need your help. I want you to be my tag team partner. AJ's out cold. He's in the hospital. I need your help to fight. I need your help to go against the Bloodline. Even though they be teasing that LA Knight is going after Roman Reigns for the undisputed championship. Remember, he called out every wrestlers that had a championship title. He called out Seth Rollins. He coming after Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. He coming for Ray for the United States Championship. He coming for Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. And he coming for Roman Reigns for the Undisputed Championship. Which I'm not going to be shocked, because they've been teasing it like last Friday. They was teasing it when him and Paul Heyman was talking to each other and stuff. So they've been teasing that he might face Roman. When Roman comes back, I think it might be LA Knight versus Roman. We don't know, because Roman doesn't have an opponent yet, ever since he was injured. So, yeah, I would love to see LA Knight and John Cena teaming up against the Bloodline. Jimmy and Solo at Fastlane. Number two will be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes had he had been facing against the Bloodline. So, even though he lost this year WrestleMania against Roman, which he was about to finish his story until Solo Samoa by Cody and cost Cody championship title. So maybe we might get him and John. Remember, him and John had the chemistry together. So maybe him and Cody can fight against the Bloodline. Fight Jimmy and Solo at Fastlane. It's only made a difference because Cody brought Jay back to WWE and he put him on the Red brand, Monday Night Raw. So it only makes sense because Roman is going to be upset because he's going to be like, even though I have a feeling that Cody hadn't said anything about he might get traded to SmackDown for Jay, so Jay can stay on Raw, so Cody can finish his stories. A lot of people think he might be on WrestleMania 40, which might not gonna happen. It might happen maybe in Royal Rumble, or maybe in an Elimination Chamber. One of those two. So when Cody had to finish his stories. Even though in WrestleMania 40 we're probably going to get The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. So maybe we won't get Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania 40. We might have Cody versus Roman at 2 days. We might have him at Royal Rumble or at the Elimination Chamber. That's only those 2 days we might get. But it'll be cool if that he would finish his stories and things like that. But now, how would Roman react? Because he would be like, you got in my family. Why are you in my family? Why are you in the Bloodline business? Why are you bringing my family back to the company and put them put him on another brand. And it would make more sense because Cody was the reason that brought Jay back to WWE and put him on Monday Night Raw. So I would love him and Cody. I would love to see Cody and John teaming up against Jimmy and Solo and win that match. That would be cool. Number 3 would be Randy Orton. I know it was a leak like this week where the fans recorded that Randy was at the I forgot what it's called, but he was at that the training thing where he was. I forgot what it's called. It's the center. He was at the program center. That was called. But he was there, and then it looked like Randy is gonna return to WWE really soon. I wish it would be nice if Randy and Matt Riddle will reunite together again. Maybe it would be so exciting that it would be an RK Bro back together again, but not really, because Matt Riddle got released from WWE. It's because of I think they did that because of the stuff that he did outside of WWE, like the stuff that he was doing. So it's kind of makes sense. So we won't probably get the RK Bro back together again, like reunited. So it would be cool if Randy and John, they have their history together. They've been rivals. So it would be more sense if John and Randy team up and fight Jimmy and Solo. Randy been fighting the Bloodline with his long side partner, Randy. Remember him? He was the one. Randy, because remember him and Matt Riddle. Him and Matt Riddle was the Raw Tag Team Championship, and they lost the Raw Tag Team Championship against the Usos. Then they did I think it was WrestleMania Backlash, but I'm not gonna call it WrestleMania Backlash. So this will be Backlash when they did that 6-man tag team when it was Randy, Matt Riddle, Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and the Usos. So it only made sense. Well, not a 6-man tag team. It was like 8-man tag team, something like that. Yeah, 8-man tag team. So he was the reason that he got hurt because the Bloodline. Because of Jimmy. And I think Solo wasn't there because he was still in NXT. But now he's the reason that he lost the tag team title, and he's the reason that got hurt. They were supposed to have Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns. They were probably at SummerSlam for the Undisputed Championship, but he got hurt because he got injured because of Roman and the Usos. So now maybe we might get Randy and John teaming up against Jimmy and Solo. Even though Jay's not at, like I said, he's not at SmackDown anymore, he's on Raw. So it only makes sense for him to go against Jimmy and Solo alongside with teaming up with John. So last but not least, the last one is not least number 4. I know it's not gonna make sense. Jay Uso. I know it's not gonna make sense that Jay's not gonna be on SmackDown. He's not gonna team up with John Cena. It'll be shocking if John told Jimmy and Solo and Paul, like, hey, I know someone who would be my tag team partner, but it'll be someone that you really know. And then Jay music just comes on, and Jimmy and Solo and Paul will be surprised that Jay is John tag team part Jay Uso. Jay is John tag team partner. It would be shocking if he did. They will be confusing because now Jimmy Solo is gonna be confused, not confused but shocked that their brother is teaming up with the greatest of all time, John Cena. Even though John have history with Jay, when Jay was in the bloodline, but now Jay is solo, he do his own thing, try to redeem himself. So that'll be interesting to see that. Now Jimmy is trying to hey, why you teaming up with John? And stuff like that. Why you teaming up with John? Even though Solo about to strike Jay. Jay super kid Solo and he super kid Jimmy. Like I said, they're teasing this Jay versus Jimmy at WrestleMania 40. So we probably will get that. I think we're still getting that because they're still teasing it, even though Jay is back on WWE and he's on a different brand. He's on Monday Night. He's on a red brand. So the only basis for him to come in the blue brand to help John be to fight Jimmy and Solo, to fight his whole family again. And then Roman is gonna be upset because John had Jay teaming up to fight Jimmy and Solo. Even though Paul would be shocked. And I know, like I said, I know it's not gonna make any sense because Jay had nothing to do with his family. I mean, he don't want nothing to do with his brothers, his cousin, and Paul. So I understand that. Listen, I think that's one of my 4 options. It's one of my top 4 who will replace AJ Styles to be John Cena tag team. But I think it would be great if it would be cool if Jay and John team up. I don't know. But that would be cool to see that. But yeah guys, what do you guys think? Who is your top 4? These are my top 4 who will replace AJ Styles to be John Cena tag team partner. Let me know, comment down below, who will be your top 4 wrestlers who will replace WWE wrestler who will replace AJ to be John Cena tag team partner at Fastlane. I think it still might happen. We'll have to wait to see who will be John tag team partner before Fastlane. We'll have to wait to see. But comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.